Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's doing all right. My name's Joey. Josie over here. She's over here feeding the rabbits some carrots. One of the guys from church just brought over a bunch of. They usually bring over their scrap food and stuff they have left over when they have things like Bible school last week. Some of the stuff like that, feed the pigs and the goats and rabbits and dogs. Got a whole box of here. There's a lot of lunch meat and different things in there. But it's nice of them to bring that over. But nice morning this morning. It's only about 80. The humidity's not bad. It actually feels really good out here this morning. But I want to try to fool with the goats a little bit this morning because y'all seen on some of the previous videos when I go over here to feed Gary and Bella and stuff, every now and then a goat gets over there. Well, there's 3 over there this morning, and I have figured out how they're doing it. They're climbing up on top of the thing there. I thought they was going over the back side, but they're not. They're coming over the front side. They're just jumping over. So every time I put them over here, feed the goats, and then bring Gary and Bella over here and feed Gary and Bella, the goats by that time are done. And they'll jump over. Missy there's probably the first one. Then usually Coco will follow. It's the first time Francine's actually jumped over. But she's over there now. And so right now, White Billy and Bubby down there. He's down there laying by that wood pile. It's the only ones over here. But I'm going to feed them this morning. And then I'm going to take his cattle panel down. I'm going to see if I can hook it on the inside of this door here maybe. And hook it over here somewhere. Get them where they're not over there. What? The rabbits are eating them? Breaking them in little pieces? Oh, okay. Alright. We'll feed these goats real quick. All these other animals. Gary and Bella's impatient over here. They're waiting on us. Little goats back there hollering. Everybody's hollering this morning. We'll grab some feed them real quick, and get these other 2 over here, or 3 over there. Loud? Loud? Steel post over there. So they did hold it over. Alright, let's go get Gary Bell. Let's take that one over here. I'll make a steel post here in a minute. I don't know. We'll look here in a minute. Well, I guess forget what I was saying about it feeling really good out here today, because apparently my phone don't think so, because it got hot and shut off over a while ago. So I don't know exactly what I got filmed over there, but we'll go over and look at it here in a minute. Had to wait and let about 15 minutes, let my phone cool back down. I don't know something about doing the videos in the hot, because I've not had no problem with it, except for doing videos. So I did have it sitting in the sun over there. I will say that. So we held off on feeding some of these other ones, and they're not happy.
Papa's trying to eat them right now.
Yeah, he's trying to eat right now. Feeding some of these hot dog buns to these goats as well. Church. Okay, let me get their feed poured out, and then you'll be able to. Yeah, chocolate's eating in it.
Yeah. I feeded them one so quick.
Yeah.
Now feed to one.
We won't feed them very many of those at one time. I don't want to overdo them.
I feed Shadow too.
You feeding Shadow too? Move our little chickens while we're over here.
I feed them all.
Feed them all?
Yeah. I think I'm a free breed.
You can't tell the distinct path where I've been pulling these, except for like first couple of days. I moved them twice yesterday, so there's those two spots. You can see the day before that, that's the reason I moved them twice yesterday. They actually started digging in the ground here a little bit. Can't tell that they dug in the ground any more than that one spot, but definitely not laying the fertilize down that those Cornish cross did. I mean, you can see a little bit. It's probably from last night and stuff, but not near as much. That's okay. As you can see, they're not hardly even going. There's 1, 2 eating out of the feed. The rest of them is going through the grass, picking bugs and whatever they can find in that grass where I just moved them. You like that hot dog bun, Moon Pie? What are you doing? You're gonna lose them. You're putting hair bands on the goats.
No, it's the go on the dog. She's not letting me.
You picked the worst one to put them on too.
Look, Shall's just eating and it's just staying.
Yeah, all right, you better get them off before she gets done eating. You won't be able to get them.
She runs.
Yes, she'll run away. All right, let's go over here and feed some other animals. Feed our little ones this morning. We did get 7 hatch out of our incubator, so we got 13 in here right now. And I might have been able to got more than 7 if I hadn't had some electrical issues in the camper. We'll talk about that more here in a little minute, in a few.
Can I hold them?
But they're all doing good. We're gonna grab them some feed and get their water cleaned.
You didn't want them to fly out with the camera? I'm going to go on the other side for you. off for you.
Alright, now as far as these little chicks, I don't really do anything for them. I don't put any kind of electrolytes in the water. I don't dip their beaks in the water. They got medicated chick starter. That's the only thing really, I guess. Haven't added vinegar to the water. And they've all done good. I don't dip their beaks in the water because there's been other chicks in there and I think they learn off each other. So I've not had to do anything like that. But those, they was one of those I was really worried about yesterday because I had to basically get it out of its shell. But I can't even tell which one it is this morning. So I'm assuming it is doing fine and they're all there. Nobody's gone. But they're doing good. And it's been about 45 minutes since I started this video. Maybe an hour. It's got muggy now. Check on these little ones out here, and now I've got gun shy about my camera. I need some feed and maybe some water. Sitting over here on the ground. Here's her 9. I forgot how many was in here on a video I done a few days ago and said it was 6, but there's 9 in here. And they're kind of all caught up with each other. Can't tell which ones are the 3 newest ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, all 9 in here. There's 2 over there. But they're all doing good. They get a little bigger. We'll put them in that chicken tractor. I've been debating. It's hard to make that commitment. Been thinking about making this one guy I watch, he calls them chickshaw, but it's basically just a 2-foot tall chicken coop on wheels that he moves around, but he keeps electric netting, and he just locks them up in that coop at nighttime. Has a wire floor in it and metal roof and stuff like that, but it's able to move it around in his fields and just lets them run in electric netting, and which I've seen several people have things like that. His little chicksaw is what he calls it. It's fairly cheap and easy to make, and I got probably all the stuff I would need. Thought about making one of them and buying a roll of electric netting for these chicks. I just ain't made that commitment yet. It's almost a little bit over $200 for just one roll of that netting, 164-foot roll of the chicken netting. And you're not guaranteed they're going to stay in there, because every single person I've watched always has chickens that's out. So, and these chickens are small right now, so I don't know if it would really work on them as small as they are right now. But I have kind of just debated on doing that, because these chicks, if I keep doing this, I'm going to wind up with a lot of chickens. It's going to need somewhere to go. So I've kind of debated on one solution anyway. Another solution was this corner lot over here, going around the bottom of it with like a 2-foot tall row of that bird netting, or even a 4 foot tall maybe, going around that whole lot, this lot right here, and just putting them in there. This neighbor right on the other side of this lot is the one that has that little chihuahua that eats chickens. So that's one thing I'd have to kind of watch for. But I would absolutely love to get my chickens where they could be out free ranging. I hate that they're cooped up. So that's some options I've been kind of looking at on these chickens, because like I said, I kind of want to keep it. I mean, I got 34 of these little chicks right now. It's not really costing that much to feed them, and them cooped up. I mean, it'd probably cost even less if I had them out free ranging. So it is kind of something I was looking at doing, and selling a bunch of them in the spring. Not no big money, not going to put me into retirement or full-time farming on doing that, but it's a little bit of money. That's kind of my thinking on this. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. A little bit on goats, a little bit when I kind of get some cattle, a little bit on pigs, a little bit on chickens, a little bit on the rabbits, just a little bit on firewood. So the chickens, I mean, it's fairly easy and don't take a lot of work. And, kind of just something I was looking into. But we're gonna go down here, feed some of these other animals that are laying chickens. They have slowed down the last couple of days. The last couple of days I've only got 2 eggs a day. So I think they laid good during the heat. Now the heat's kind of not as bad. I think it's things catching up with them or something, because they seem like they've slowed down here the last couple of days. But we're gonna go down here and feed them, and we'll get back to y'all here in a second. Laying chickens are all good. Nothing trying to get in here. 3 eggs this morning.
Can I video them?
We on them.
They kind of look like so funny in the camera.
They look what?
They look funny in the camera.
Look funny in the camera.
Now we got 2 roosters in.
Oh, rooster. I got Was he trying to get you?
Yeah. Look at it, see him back.
Yeah, he's starting to act a little aggressive.
You got any eggs?
Yeah, I got 3 eggs. Alright, let's go out. We'll get them some water.
And then we're
Are
going
you gonna hold the eggs for a second? Let me get the water. Yeah,
Don't worry.
wait a minute, I'm gonna pour this out. You left them over here. Dig in it for some reason. I don't know what they do. Alright, let's go. There's our 3 little bucklings. Well, 2 bucklings and a wether, I guess, if you had to get technical. They're all doing good. Everybody seems happy. They don't try to escape when I open the gate, so I'm assuming they're all good. Grass over here is looking really good. It's a lot. This not the best grass. It's probably more weeds than it is grass, but there's a lot of clover and grass up there. This section down here is this. Get closer, we can see. It's got grass in there, but it's got a lot of weeds as well. Probably would benefit to be mowed, but too many rocks in here. You can see to mow with a lawnmower, because it would definitely hit them, and it's kind of steep. Probably don't come out on camera very well, but it's pretty steep over here. But it's all right. And that lot up there where the pigs used to be at, man, that thing is like 4 foot tall of weeds. It's ragweed. There is some grass in there. We'll go up there and look at that. There's that big lot. Like I said, there's a lot of clover in there, but it's mainly a bunch of ragweed. Need to open that up and let them in there, since I didn't let them in there to begin with, because there's a lot of high spots, and I was afraid they'd get high spots in the fence. I was afraid they'd crawl under, but I could probably let them in there now. We may do that. here a little later. We got a busy day. I got to mow grass today. The grass, the yard, around the barn, the driveway, it's all like way overgrown right now. All this rain, we've been getting this just enough to keep it. We had like that week where it's pretty dry, and then we've been getting like a rain almost every day that's kept the grass wet enough so I can't mow it. So it's all kind of got a little tall. Alright, just show you guys this, just in case. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much it videoed. I just moved this cattle panel over, stuck it inside that wall there a little bit, and went kind of this way with it, tied it to this fence post, stuck my T-post in there to keep it from flopping over, pigs pushing on it or something. You know, I had to make sure I left that open, you know, where I could get that little door open to feed that one chicken. But apparently it's working, because Missy's over on top of that wood pile, Coco's over eating grass, Francine's over eating grass, Billy's laying in the shade. I won't see Bubby right at the moment. Seems like it's worked. Gray Bella's laying in there snoring in the building. That seemed to have worked. Now, the electrical issues I was talking about. We come up the other morning. One of those incubators, the turner, the little knob that works the turner, falls off all the time. So I've just completely took it off, and I just every morning, first thing I do, I'd come up and I'd move that. I'd slide those eggs, you know, slide that tray to roll the eggs. Well, a couple of days ago, we went in there to roll those eggs. Well, they wasn't no electric in there. Nothing was working. And I checked the breakers and checked everything, and just absolutely nothing working in there. And it took me a minute to figure it out, and I called under the camper to check the plug, and I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Oh, I went to check the plug and noticed the plug was loose, and I'm like, well, where's my problem? The plug's loose.
What is that?
And there's why it's loose. And it burnt that ground wire. Got so hot, it melted everything. That's twice it's done that.
Can I throw it away?
Yeah, you can throw it away. It done that last summer. I had just an extension cord run over one of those adapters on it, and I just thought it was because of the extension cord and the adapter, but it seemed like when it got hot and it was running the air conditioning a lot, that's when it done it last year. And then that's a whole, there's another video on this, but I about burnt the barn down and everything. About burnt the camper down. I run 220 over to the camper, which they're not 220. So if you got a camper and you think about running your own electric, they're not 220. Even though that plug looks like it's 220, they're not 220. So I burn out the converter in there that switches it over to that DC to run the refrigerator, the air conditioning, the lights, and all that stuff. So we didn't run anything the rest of that summer. But I got everything. I went and bought a converter and got everything fixed back up, run the wire the right way. This summer, last week was in hundreds almost every day, heat index anyway. It done it again. So that air conditioner just, I kind of looked up to see what would cause that neutral wire to melt, and just overload is the number one thing. So that air conditioner apparently is just pulling way too much. So we went, got some electrical stuff, and one thing I did do that I've been wanting to do for forever is I finally fixed my light over here. You can see the rabbits. So I got this light. I went and bought me a new light and rewired this to a plug up there, not having it wired to this light here. No, I'm doing it. Somebody's trying to take the camera away from me. So we got that fixed. But what I done in the camper was took my existing wire. I just switched that plug box over to just a regular 110 outlet like this. This is the one that burnt. We did replace this too finally. This is the one that burnt last year when the camper done all that. It's reading about burnt my bar down. We switched that wire over, run it through a hole that come up where that converter's at. That was already there, so I didn't have to do any work or anything like that. Switched that over to that kind of plug, plugged that converter up into that, which got me all my DC power, which is the air conditioner, but I'm not going to use that air conditioner. And it's got the refrigerator working, got the lights working. As far as an air conditioner, I come off that plug and added another plug. So I got just basically electrical wire run in the floor of the camper up against the wall on one side. Took this air conditioning out of the barn room, which was a whole fiasco because I went in there, I wound up, I dropped it out the window onto the ground. How that air conditioner's working, I do not know. We bought it used from a rehab store when we first moved down here 11 years ago. And it's still working. I dropped out the window, busted the whole front, bent this whole metal top up. But it's working. I just took this window out, cut a piece of plywood, and it's working good. Got it cool in here. So, got air conditioning back in the camper. Just don't have air conditioning over in that little room right now. So I'm not going to use this air conditioning in this camper at all. Because apparently it's just pulling way too much juice. I'm going to shut this door. Now, still having issues with somebody not wanting to. She kind of got to where she wasn't too bad about coming in here. But a couple of days ago, I was in the barn, had that big fan going, and I was editing some videos. She come over here. She shut the door herself, the big door. And I got done editing the video and stood up, got on this side of that fan, and heard her sitting here screaming. I'm like, what in the world is she screaming about? She shut that door and couldn't get it open. So ever since then, had issues with her getting in the camper again and shutting the door. So well, now I got the air conditioning going. I think I need to kind of cover up that hole right there. That's the only thing. Still got the cardboard on here from when I put it in there in the winter time to help in the winter keep it heat in. I need to try to cover up this one other little screen part here. See, worst thing is water. I got to catch and make sure to shut that big door when it rains. Because water runs down there. You can see it's all puffed out right now because of the rain. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Just taking care of them ghosts getting out this morning, talking about our electrical issues a little bit. And but we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.